We're here now with the founder and namesake of Mott's Military Museum, Warren Mott. It's always great to see you.
Great to see you, Bob.
Boy, what you have in here really takes your breath away.
Well, we have the largest collection outside Ground Zero of 9/11 artifacts, and this is Ladder 18's fire truck, which was recovered from the wreckage of the North Tower when it collapsed on it.
Boy, it is really powerful. The VA estimates that in the years since 9/11, 132,000 veterans have taken their lives. Many feel they're not getting enough help, or the help they are getting isn't doing enough. But now a local group, Save a Warrior, has a novel way to get vets back in the game.
Hands high. Hands high. Bring them a little bit closer together, the hands will go higher.
We're typically the last house on the block for the people that come here.
They are men whose lives hang just above the abyss.
Drop the hips in, Greg.
Other solutions that they've attempted have not given them the relief that they're seeking.
There you go, Greg.
Each is at the end of his rope.
They're somewhere between moderately to severely addicted to either drugs, alcohol, behavioral addiction, and with that, there is suicidal ideation.
Each is a warrior to be saved.
My name's Jake. This is the 85th cohort. I know who I'm talking to.
Jake Clark and his team have a path forward for these 13 men through the Save a Warrior program.
What it really is a 5.5-day war detox. You scared? If you're not, you're either lying or you're in the wrong place. Still know your names.
For each, the question is direct, raw.
You f***ed up, because if you're f***ed up, you're in the right place, because I'm in the un***ing business. We are in the business of unfinished business. Unfortunately, business is good.
That's really chill.
For the next 120 hours, be it with horses.
The horse is a barometer of where I am in relationship to myself.
Or heights.
When we put some physicality in this game and some elevation, people get to vulnerability very, very quickly.
And always with honesty.
Unmourned grief crippled me.
Save a Warrior leads them to understanding how trauma gets in.
Anger, fear, and sadness, the purpose of this game. For the folks that I see, a lot of the PTS actually begins in childhood.
This is the place to leave it, brother. Grief, sadness.
And how to get that trauma out.
I'm leaving my grief!
Yeah. You men believe him?
Clark says it's a two-front war, helping vets recognize and separate their childhood trauma from their combat trauma. Or as he calls it,
the thing under the thing. And in doing so, you can really move through a lot of stuckness of trauma very quickly.
That guy's saved, I don't know how many lives, probably in your lifetime.
Navy SEAL, now firefighter Kevin, brought his suicidal co-worker here all the way from California. Liked what he heard.
How you feeling, man?
And stayed on.
Nobody's poked you in the chest like that and told you what we told you. And I know it's a lot to take in right now.
The paradox is that I brought Aaron here, but I think really Aaron brought me here.
Take your time.
The men are thrust into novel situations.
Yelled at my daughter. Made her be a boy.
That extend from conversations.
You take full responsibility?
It's kind of like a polygraphist, asking the questions before they put you on the machine to get to the heart of the matter, to get to the thing under the thing.
All the while building trust, a safety net to catch their deepest pain.
It's exposed me in a lot of ways.
I just hold it my hair.
And that's scary, but it's also been really, really good for me.
So how do you know when you've reached a man, this person's on the road to healing?
You see the tears start to flow. Our folks find a way to get to the unmourned grief that's stuck in the body. And that's the way they heal. That's why they heal so quickly.
I care tremendously about.
It's 5.5 days, but I'm looking for just a moment. I'm looking for moments of breakthrough.
You have the courage for this.
It can get really, really intense because we're trying to wake up a certain part of you that's gone dormant and is dying.
Joe, go. Stand up. If you fall, you fall. Stand the up. There it is. Yeah. Joe, we're so proud of you. Yes.
Yeah, some people will call it tough love. I call it love.
The leap to a new life is a sight and sound
I miss you. Say it. I miss you!
to behold.
It's humbling. These exercises taught me the tricks that I use to defend myself, to protect myself, and I'll be forever changed because of this.
And when their time at Warrior Village is over and the game ends,
You know that that person's life, should they choose to walk out of here and do what they say they're going to do and be who they say they're going to be, that their life will never be the same.
these men know if they're ever staring into the abyss again,
Josh, we believe in you. You can do this.
there are now scores of arms waiting to catch them.
And I can see now how I've been stuck. And when I'm vulnerable, I can make a deep human connection with people.
People ask, is it hard to do this? It's hard not to do this. The game is so powerful and the healing is so profound and the rewards go so deep. What I'm left with is this desire to do more.
If you or someone you know could benefit from the Save a Warrior experience, you can find them online at saveawarrior.org. And if you'd like to experience a stunning display of military history, you don't have to go too far. We're coming to you from the Mutt's Military Museum in Groveport, and you're about to meet the man behind it.